This track contains sensitive content, including themes of sexual assault or harassment. Listener discretion is advised. If you need support, please reach out to a trusted friend or family member, or seek help from a mental health professional.
It was a few years ago. My friend's dad, who works for an NGO, called me one evening and asked me to meet up so I could help him work on a project. I was a friend of their family for a long time, so of course I accepted and met him for coffee. As we were talking professionally, I noticed some inappropriate behaviors from his side, but I didn't say anything because I didn't believe he had bad intentions, and he was just being friendly. Soon after this, he started to text me regularly, but the meeting locations he would pick up were becoming less public. He also used to send me gift packages as a thank you gesture for helping him out. Soon, he started picking me up from university and taking me to his private apartment to have quiet working environment. And then he would try to get physically close to me. And he sometimes did because the situation made me feel so uncomfortable that I couldn't find it in me to say no. The whole project thing was just an act he made up as an excuse to get close to me, and I couldn't stand it anymore. But I couldn't say no, because whenever I tried to face him, he would threaten me with the fact that this whole thing could turn against me once everyone heard the story of how I came onto him.
It is estimated that 35% of women worldwide have experienced physical and/or sexual intimate partner violence or sexual violence by a non-partner. Approximately 15 million adolescent girls aged 15 to 19 worldwide have experienced sexual assault at some point of their life.
It went on for months before I finally had the urge to block him on every platform and stop seeing him. I was not only traumatized, but ashamed of what I had done. I couldn't tell anyone around me because I didn't want my friend or her mom to find out how horrible of a man he is. It would have destroyed them and ruined their lives. And I was also afraid of being blamed for the whole thing and being called a liar if I came forward with my story. I talked to my boyfriend, now ex, about it because I thought he would understand, but instead he got mad at me for letting this man touch me, and he even called me a cheater and a whore. I then decided to remain silent and never tell a soul.
The ex-boyfriend in this story demonstrates what you should not be doing to help a victim of sexual harassment. You can help the victim by doing the following. First, listen and support. Provide a safe, non-judgmental environment. Do not try and convince them of what you think the next step should be. Help them in any way that they ask you to. Second, reassure. The survivor needs to know that what they are feeling is a normal reaction to what they've been through. No one deserves to be harassed, and it is never their fault. Do not say things like forget it, move on, or till when are you going to keep acting like that? It's been months. Third, establish safety. Help the survivor identify ways to re-establish their sense of physical and emotional safety. What other steps are essential for recovery? We'll find out in the next episode.
To know more about what happened to our real-life survivors, and to learn more about harassment and consent, check out the next episode of Love Shouldn't Hurt. To report a case of sexual harassment, contact the following NGOs or hotlines. The UNHCR for harassment. National Call Center 04 726 111. Himaya for children's sexual abuse. Hotline 03 414 964. CAFA for domestic and other forms of violence. Helpline 03 018 019. Abahad Hotline 81 788 178. Aldar Free and Safe Temporary Houses for Women at Risk 76 060 602. Men's Center Engaging and Providing Support for Men to Promote Non-Violent Behaviors 71 283 820. MARSA for Sexual and Reproductive Health Services. Helpline 01 380 515. Directorate General of the Internal Security Forces for Domestic Violence. Hotline 1745.